Hey guys, welcome back once again to Niagara Fire Corals. Make sure you stick around. Today we're going on a road trip. I'd like to start out by saying special thank you to both Ross and Rob. They hooked us up with some beautiful coral for the nano tank. Make sure you like and subscribe so you see the next episode of the 20-gallon nano, where we'll be putting those coral into that tank.
Alright guys, here we are. We made it. Blue water coral. One of my favorite local coral shops. And we're going to be picking up some of our ABC reagents again today. You can also drop off your ICP tests here too, which is really convenient. So this is where I bring these now. But we're going to go in, we're going to see my friend Ross, and we're going to pick up a couple corals for the nano tank. Let's go inside and see what he's got for us. Alright guys, let's have a look at these tanks here. Blue water coral. Ross takes fantastic care of these tanks. Look at the polyp extension. That's a tangerine shortcake right there. Just have a look. Go through these tanks. Got some Raja Rampage there. I'll take you around the other side as well so you guys can see what's in here. Big needle in the haystack here. Rainbow splice. Got the fuzzy navel back there. I'll take you guys around. We'll have a look at everything he has to offer, and then I'll show you what I'm picking up today. That there's a vivid confetti. Nice big pink lemonade there. Got a bunch of red dragon back in there. Look at all these Duncans. Nice vibrant green skin on them. I think we're going to be taking one of those today for that nano. More Duncans. Big bird's nest. Looks like a big green slimer back in there. We'll go around to the other side. Guys, look at the size of this bird's nest. Just massive. Lots and lots of beautiful coral here. Got some nice blastos. Some lobos. Fantastic polyp extension on every piece in here. A lot of the stuff I've been getting lately has been coming from Ross. This beautiful plate. Nice blue tips on it. Nice orange plate. Beautiful acans. You can't overlook these smaller stores. You know, they have all the gems that all those bigger stores have, and it's a Homewrecker Junior there. These are all OPs. Here's a nice big vivid confetti right there. Look at the polyp extension on that. There's a mother colony of the pearlberry that I picked up from the Niagara Coral Expo. Beautiful, beautiful pieces. This is the AF rock. He's just been working on a nice little aquascape. I'm actually pretty impressed with it. This is the first time I've seen this rock in person, and it is beautiful looking rock. Look at that. Just look at all the coral, guys. Huge selection. And a lot of times with these smaller shops, you're not paying the premium prices. Torches, lots of torches. Look at all the hammers. Hammers, hammers, hammers. Nice, clean, beautiful setup. Look at this. Beautiful coral beds. Another thing too, guys, is this, when you go to these smaller shops like this stuff is all aquacultured. You know, none of this stuff is being imported. So if that's a big thing to you, I mean, these smaller shops, don't overlook them. They're gems. And, you know, they have a lot of those pieces that we're all looking for. And you're helping to support your local shops. And that's why I'm here today. All right, guys, so I think we're going to be picking up our color elements today. And of course, the ABC reagents, which I'm still going to do another update video on, but you can guess it. If I'm here buying more of it, I'm obviously happy with it. And Ross has been kind enough to hook us up with, we've got a nice Duncan here. This is a piece that is unnamed, but I'm going to give it a try and see what happens with it. That'll be for the main display. Then we have some beautiful A-cans. And of course, I can't go home without a Home Wrecker Junior for the main display. So we're going to be picking those up today, and you know, I'll show you guys when I mount those in the tanks. Alright guys, we're at the second stop of the day. We're going to go inside and see Rob at Little Shop of Corals. See what we can pick up here for our nano tank. Got some fish systems here. Just got some nice clown. He was also the host of the Niagara Coral Expo, the show that we just did a couple months ago. Bunch of little clowns. See a PJ Cardinal in there. Well, let's go into the main part of the shop. And here we are, Little Shop of Corals.
Good day, everyone.
There's Rob.
Visiting Little Shop of Corals. Thanks very much to Steve, Niagara Fire Corals, for doing this. We all work as a community. We want to stay friends. We want to have the best corals to have for everyone. Less travel, better on the gas, more corals to buy in your tank. So.
Well, that's it, Rob, right? That's why we're here. We're trying to support these new shops. We were earlier today at the Blue Water Coral site, and now we're here to see Rob at Little Shop of Corals. And you know, like I said earlier, guys, sometimes these smaller shops that are just starting out, you know, you can get that same quality coral, those high-end pieces that everybody's looking for, and not pay the premium prices. Obviously, they won't have as much overhead, and they still have the same gems that we're all looking for. It's got some beautiful A-cans in here. We are definitely going to be taking some of these home with us today for the nano. And then we will do another video on that nano tank, and you guys will see what I picked up, and we'll get to putting them in the tank. Some beautiful ganies in there, zoanthids, nice beautiful mushrooms there. Look at these guys. Check that chalice out. Beautiful. I think we're going to be taking this nice light pink colored hammer home for the nano today. Lots of nice chalices back there. Some more hammers. Check this rack out here, guys. 20 bucks. Look at these frags, fully encrusted. I see spicy lemons, meteor showers, pokeroos. Beautiful. That's luxury. Coming to these smaller shops, you can get some of the premium pieces. They're more personal with you, more on a one-to-one basis. And that's, to me, that's important. I've known Rob for many, many, many years. I know that he does import a little bit of coral, but everything you're seeing here, the vast majority of it has all been aquacultured by Rob at his own home. It's very minimal what he actually imports to bring into his shop. And look at these beautiful pieces. Beautiful zoanthids, mushrooms. But here's the showstoppers for me today. Look at these beautiful acans. We're definitely going to be taking some of these home. And they'll be for the nano. So guys, make sure you like and subscribe so you see the nano build as we go along. In the next episode on the nano build, you'll see some of these acans are going to be going in there. Here we are at Softy's tank.
Yeah, I got a little bit of everything in here, kind of my drop spot. Put a lot of, my leathers, things that are kind of overgrowing, kind of my sail tank, I guess, a little bit. Find something in here, you don't know what it's going to go for, maybe a couple bucks.
So this is the deal tank.
It's the deal tank, yeah.
This is the deal tank, guys. If you're into softies and leathers, and you see a nice torch over there.
Yeah, and this is a really cool piece. This is a Mausolea, which has always been one of my kind of favorites, just the structure and growth. And this one's starting to get some pretty cool colors that it wasn't getting at home. So
yeah, that's
a little bit different additives I have up here. So
that's
maybe
a
little bit less lighting on it.
So what are you using for additives here?
The gold Instant Ocean, and then I have my additives. I jump on top of that. I do my dosing and my trace elements, things like that. Most of this is all powered by Fauna Marin. I'm adding as I go, kind of, just so it's not all at once, because it all did come out of my recipe at home. So I am seeing some astonishing colors and a lot of difference. Now I am running T5 at home. Here I run almost all LED. This tank here is a bit of a hybrid. I just kind of, all the corals kind of spread out. I just have different parameters here and there as for lighting and flow. So if I see something doing better in this tank, then I'll move it over to that tank, or I'll even sample with one frag there, one frag here, and just see. And then I can also relate that to the customer and say, this coral I always thought was a high flow, high light coral. It always did well, but when I lowered it and hit it with more flow, then it just exploded. So it's a little bit of dabbling. You don't want to go and move corals every day. It can really retract them to the point where they don't want to open up. But if something's not doing well, maybe give it a little shift, give it a week, see what it does. You might be surprised.
Yeah, I'm doing a little bit of that myself right now on the tanks at home. I'm running my frag system substantially lower in par values compared to the display tank, just to see the results. It's all the same pieces between the display and the frag tank, and I just want to see, will lower light make a difference, or higher light growth. I know color obviously will be impacted, but I just want to see what's going to happen with that. Definitely got a pile of Duncans here too. See the blue ridge there. A lot of people don't know about this coral. It's very, very unique. You snap that coral, the inside of it is a really, really brilliant blue. Some more Lobos. Lots of beautiful stuff here. Oh, you got some rock flowers up here, I see.
Yeah, there's a few in there. 4 left.
Some nice rock flowers. So have you tried fragging a Scully yet?
I have not.
You have not worked up the nerve yet, eh?
Yours are doing good?
I have fragged 4 of them now, and with the exception of one that I fragged that had been stung, I have not lost no pieces. The one that was stung, the piece that actually had the sting damage on it, I lost that piece, and I believe it was due to the damage that was already done before I fragged it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have fragged 4 of them, and all 4 of them have been successful in healing, and I have a couple that have actually rounded back out. I can't get it into focus because of, oh, there we go. Nice little schoolie there. Look at the beautiful zoanthids. You know, zoanthids are so beautiful, but they're just not my thing. You know, I've had them before. They grow so well in my system. They almost overtake everything, so I don't bother with them. We're gonna pick out some of our acans now. We're gonna take home. This one right here in the front speaking to me. Want to get kind of a little bit of a mixture color. I think one of these guys here. We'll get that guy. We'll get this guy. One of these guys here. These big ones in the front. I don't know, guys. What do you think? I'm asking you, but you can't answer me. I kind of like this one back here. You see that one right there? I think that one too. I think we're gonna get those 3 acans for today. We're gonna get this hammer right here. It's a wall hammer. We're gonna get that. And I think we're gonna grab this Lobo right here as well. It's nice and small, so it'll be perfect for the nano. I think we're gonna grab that one too. So I see you're carrying a full line of Fauna Marin. I use the Fauna Marin colors there, the elements, red, green, blue. Swear by this stuff.
Yeah, I've had that.
ICP. So you're a drop location for ICP?
Yeah, your best bet is to do it on the weekend. Try and bring it to me Sunday. Mondays are kind of my day at the home system. So yeah, if you can bring it to me on Sunday while I'm open, I can get it to Exotic Reef on Tuesday, and you can have it out shipped, so you can have your results much quicker, probably like a week and a half quicker.
Perfect. I didn't know you were a drop shop. So
yeah, I have some of the totals. I have a 3-pack. I have the regulars and singles. I have a 6-pack. So it saves you a little bit of money if you know it's something you want to do. Which, if you're going to do one, keep it up, because then you're going to see your results and everything that's improving or not improving.
what do you mean by one? Like whether you use the generic one or the Reef Total one?
More so just in general. If you do one and find your results and then you don't do another one, then it gives you an outlook on what's going on right now. But to improve what Fauna Marin tells you to improve, once you do another one in a month, and then see those results and see that they're bang on, and it'll make you confident and a lot less stress.
Yeah, I use the Fauna Marin ones myself. What do you think about mixing the different makes? Like, you know, I know there's multiple different companies that make the ICP tests, but it's probably best to stay with the same one, same
I would
company.
think so, yeah, and I know my first time, I don't do it enough at all, to be honest. It's something that I have come closer to since I've opened the shop. I still need to get more on top of it. It can be intimidating, but it's something that you see, and it just helps you. It red flagged a lot of my most common mistakes. I had a busy weekend, I was bagging water, I didn't turn off my auto top off.
Oh,
So
same thing happened to me. I crashed my
fresh
tank.
water, and my salinity to my ICP test was 2.3. So once I moved that up and I made that consistent, and I knew every weekend that was my busy time because I was still working during the week, and it was probably happening every weekend. So every month you think that it's taking that type of a hit 4 times a month. Once I did my acros, my SPS, night and day. night and day. And they said first thing is you're going to be your pull-up extension. Once you get your salinity back into that comfort zone,
Yep.
you'll see it within 1 to 2 days. I saw it almost in 3 hours.
Yeah.
My
and-
millies were just hairy, and before they were just peaking. It was
Well, I'm
crazy.
sure you know my experience there 6-7 months ago where I crashed my system. Exactly the same
Yeah.
thing, bagging a ton of coral, and
Yeah.
I was topping up with RO, and all the coral I pulled out of my system, I had that huge alkalinity swing,
Yep.
and you know,
Yeah, it
it
happened.
cost me large, and it's just, a simple thing that could have been avoided, but that's how we learn in this hobby.
For sure. Yeah, we learned from each other.
Is this a coloring contest you have for the
Yes,
kids?
yes, here we go. So there are some age limits. So if you're over, say, 12, you're not going to win, but you can still color it. But yeah, bring some kids in. We have some of these. I have some stickers.
Proudly display them on the wall, I see here.
Yes, congratulations, Hunter. You've made the wall display.
Hunter, you're on the wall, and you get a thumbs up from Niagara Fire Corals. Beautiful job, buddy, on coloring that. It's good to see you getting the little ones involved, and that's what's going to sustain this hobby moving forward.
Yeah, it's neat. I really want to get involved into the school program. I know that's much bigger than I realize it is right now. There's some in Niagara Falls, all over. The school board's actually putting in 100% funds into these tanks. They're lining them up with Ecotech, all top of the line tanks, but there's not much knowledge behind it. So why not pop in once a week and get this going?
Well, that's awesome, Rob. It's that's what it's all about, and I'm glad to be part of supporting you and your successful shop here, and I hope you're here for many years to come.
Awesome. Yeah, we
And-
plan to.
I think we're gonna bag up some coral now. Got some nice nems in here. Never even noticed those.
Yeah, a nice Australian interstellar. It's one of my favorite corals, I think. I think for the price of it, I think it could go. You see a lot of jawbreakers that, I don't know, they don't look anything like that.
Yeah, the price of jawbreakers is crazy, eh?
And a nice blue one there in the center. Yes, cool little mushrooms.
I was contemplating over putting a nem in the nano, but I still haven't decided. Oh, there's our corals. Rob's starting to bag them up for us. He's still got to just grab this Lobo over here. And we're going to get out of his hair. We don't want to bug him all day.
Which one are
I'm
you
sure he's
after?
busy. We're going to get, that's the guy, yeah. Yeah, that's a nice piece. It's perfect too for the nano because it's small.
Yeah,
I have Lobos at home now, but they're just giant.
yeah, and this will take years, right, to get to a nice colony.
Yeah, and then when it does, I'll put it into the big display, and I'll get another small Lobo and replace it. Guys, Rob is just ringing me up right now, but I couldn't leave without showing you this skimmer. The Nio skimmer. This thing, like, look at my hand on the lid. This thing is an absolute beast of a skimmer. Wow. Just awesome. All right, well, we're all checked out with our corals. Rob's throwing us a card in there, perfect. All right, Rob,
Thank you very much. Thanks for the visit. I really
let me
appreciate
switch
it.
hands
Steve.
here, shake your hand. Thank you, buddy.
Keep it real, keep it friendly.
Alrighty,
That's what we do.
see you guys next time.
Thanks for coming in. You're all welcome. Come in, just ask questions.
All right.
Leave your wallet in the car, I don't care.
All right, buddy.
Yeah. Take care.
Just remember, guys, Ross and Rob are both very good friends of mine. We always have to support the little guy as well as the big ones. These guys are both just starting out. These shops are both less than a year old. That's why I'm trying to support them. This is what the hobby's all about. We just have to make sure that we're supporting each other. But that's it for today, guys. Until the next time, make sure you take care and happy reefing.